Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Code with Nitmanas. So friends, the series e-commerce using laravel as backend and Vue.js frontend. So we'll continue that series and friends, one more thing that we actually work on Vue only in e-commerce frontend, like that front end that every customer sees. That e-commerce is only we will use Vue.js. Otherwise the admin panel and the dashboard and all the things in the backend we should work with the like normal or traditional laravel using ajax requests. So that source code you will get on the like click on the source code tab in the developer code set, and after that if you scroll down you can get that suitable source code that you are looking for. Like if you are watching that e-commerce in English, you will should download this one. In the GitHub repository, you will get the daily updates on that repository. So after this video I will push that all the code into the commit, so make sure that you should get that update. So in the last video we just create that attribute text and attribute value. So in today videos we'll do this section category attribute. Just going to the code, and I will just close all the things. And now for the category attribute, firstly we'll go to the resources, views, components, sidebar, category attribute, and I will just simply copy this and paste it over here. Category underscore attribute, copy uh, routes admin.php. So I will what I will do actually copy this, and I will like make the function in the same controller. So category attribute index underscore attribute. Now we have to create a migration file and a table in the database. So in the category attribute we only need attributes with category ID. Like this is only for that, well, we are adding the product to show that you can select that attribute only from these attributes where we have like one two I will tell you that you have to select only that attribute values which are available in that pivot table which we are going to make attribute category underscore attribute. Like in the category underscore attribute we have a table with category id 1 which is like uh, laptop, right? And we attach that category id with this attribute id 1. So now the user which is going to add the product is only have the permission to add uh, the attribute with regarding processor which is linked to the category of laptop, right? So the one is linked with the i7, the one is linked with the i9. So user will able to you select only these options, i7 and i9, right? So we have to create a new model. Let's go to the terminal, new terminal, just write php artisan make model category attribute or attribute category attribute, right? Category attribute. Okay, the migration is also being created. Just go to the database migrations, and here we go. Now we have to get some other foreign keys like this. Just copy this Mm, one and two, one more, sorry, one more and one also more there. Now the first one should be category underscore id, category underscore id, and it should be categories table. Categories, right? The next one should be the attribute id, attribute underscore id into the attributes table, right? Now save this and php artisan. So it successfully migrated the things. Now we have to create the view file and managing that category attribute. So for the view file, we have to mm, we have to enter that command php artisan make view, make admin table view, I guess. Let me check console command make admin table data view. Yes. So write php artisan make this and this. Now the name of the table. So the name of the table should be category slash category attribute. Just go to the admin category attribute. Okay. Now before this we should go to the controller admin category controller. I will just run this and this. Just copy and paste both the function and write attribute underscore index or index, okay, index underscore attribute and store underscore attribute, update category underscore attribute, right? Just copy this, save this. Now we have to get the categories with parent category. I think we don't need any parent category. With attributes. Attributes is equal to attribute. Okay. So in the second question, store underscore attribute. Mm, this one that we have on. So now, in short one, we only need two things over here. The first one is category underscore id, and that should be required. After that, we only need attribute underscore id. So I will write attribute underscore id. It should be required. And one more thing, I think we haven't set up. Yes, this one. So I'll just only copy this and storefront, paste it, right? So category underscore id and or only write add id and attribute id, right? So in this case we don't have any file, so I will just remove this If id is greater than 0, it must be this. Also don't need this. And also, wait, if and else in this part. So just cut this and paste it over here. Yes, this one. So now we have only id. uh, our table name is category attribute. Let me check. Sorry. Yes, this one. Oh, pause. Hmm, English Laravel. Sorry, English e-commerce. So we have this category attributes. So I will write category attributes with attributes. Category attributes with attributes. So category attribute update. Okay, here we have only two things: category ID and attribute underscore ID. So I will write category underscore ID because we are not creating new category, we are attaching the category, we're attaching the existing category with the existing attribute ID, right? So I will write like this: categories dot id. So here we have two fields: category underscore id and attribute underscore id. So this one and and this, right? This is sorted. So now category attribute. Hmm. So here while we are adding the new category to the attribute, we have to select that category, and then we have to select that attribute. So basically we also have to get the category, right? And with categ categories. So basically this should be work like this: categories with attributes. Mm, while we are getting this data category attribute, so we have to show this category attribute, right? So now we have to just create these two functions, category and attributes, in the model of category attribute. So simply go to model category attribute, this one. I think we have to, yes, just copy this, go to category attribute and place the function category. So the id that we are sending, category underscore id, category underscore id. And now we also create a new function with the name of attribute and attribute underscore id, right? And also just add these fillable properties, category and attribute id. Rest of I will do this. So one thing is done, and one thing more, I will actually create one row. Select category of electrical appliances and attribute of processor, right? Just go Go to terminal, new terminal, PHP artisan soft. Hit enter this admin@gmail.com and password is 1234. Sign in. So go to category. Before going to category, I will print this data. So here we are getting the data. Category ID is 1, attribute ID is also 1. So now after that we are having an array of categories where we getting category name slug, and the second thing should be attributes, right? So yes, this one, processor slug, that is what we are trying to get it. So I'll just comment this, and I think we should also need to create a view file. So resources, views, admin. Inside category, I will create the file name attribute. So I will attribute dot plate dot php, and from the category, okay, I've already created that category attribute. Okay. Already created. Mm, Either I should delete this one. Re- right? Replace this with category attribute. Save this. Now simply go to this, copy and paste it here. So I will do just simple steps to make it a normal check. So now first one should be category. After that, attribute. There is no image, so I will remove this. So now we have inside list, we have function name as the first one is categories inside. So basically this is an array. After array, this is an object. So after categories name, so I will write like this categories, then it have a object name. This also remove this and make a copy of this. So we also have attributes over here. We don't and don't need of this. Save this, check if it is working fine. This actually creates a two, but I will check. So yes, the data has been it shows the data. So electrical prices and attribute, right? So I will actually remove that data. Why this showing? Oh, I think has been duplicated. At the right section content. But why the data is being shown like this? User profile data ID category, paste over here. model title brand this, save this, refresh. Okay, now it shows only one table. So while we are adding the new attribute category attribute over here, so now we have two drop down, like first one should contain the categories, another one should contain the attributes. But while we are updating the these thing in the update section, we have we should have the category underscore id and attribute underscore id already selected. So I will do this quickly. So in the form section, I should remove one thing, this one. So write it, select category. So in the select, I will write option this uh, class and name. Class name should be category underscore id value. So it should be inside for each at that for each dollar at the rate and for each catalyst id and right this dollar catalyst name. So yes, this one, right? mm, I will remove this and also remove this because we don't have any image. Category id, so just paste it down and in this, right, attribute id, attribute underscore id attribute as entity list. Also we have to write the id. Id is equal to category underscore id, id is equal to attribute underscore id. Copy this, paste and paste. We also don't have any id, we only have category underscore id and attribute underscore id. So just remove this don't have any image, this category attribute all set, also this one. So when we are saving the data, but also I think yes, we also have id in this case as well. So we'll actually do this, uh, remove this as well, but also we have that id, so I will write id. Save it and uncomment this one, because on this id we'll update this category and attribute id, right? So id, category id, attribute id. In the update section, id, category id, and I will remove these fields which are not required. List of id and the table name is category attribute. Sorry, we have to copy this. Save this and check it. Refresh. So now undefined variable attribute. Let me check. What is the name of the attributes? Okay, I will remove this as yes. Now while updating, these things are already selected. But while uh, I will select microwave with touchscreen, save changes. The text field is required. Okay, one more thing I think. Uh, uh, URL of the form. Yes, this one. Category underscore attribute. Save this. Refresh. Now creating new microwave touch screen. Save changes. Define variable attribute underscore ID. Attribute underscore ID. Let me check. Uh, Basically, we have to send dollar REAUST, right? Save it once again. Okay, but it doesn't show this. One thing more, the URL should be category underscore attribute. So these are the basic things. Okay, while we are updating, this is already selected. So when I'm trying to change, save, it saves. Okay, so this has been work fine. So if you want this code, just go to the website and source code. I will actually looking into the suitable uh, repository. Just get this, follow the thing and proceed to this. You will get the updated code as I'm actually pushing the code regularly. So like this, get add get compute and get push. So you will get the updated code in the Git repository. So what you have to do, just simply proceed to pay and you will get an invitation on your email. Follow the steps and you will get the repository on your invitation on your email that is registered to your GitHub ID. Hope you like this video. Please do like, hit the like button and do subscribe our channel. Thank you.